Life for All presents Daily Food Series, Word, Life, and Edification, Part 2. Title of Book 2, Do You Want to Receive Jesus' Care? By Pedro. Week 3. Jesus came into the world so that those who do not see may see. Tuesday. Seeing to believe. Read with prayer. I counsel you to buy from me, and anoint your eyes with eyesalve, that you may see. Revelation chapter 3, verse 18. Jesus came to the earth to bring eternal life to man. He was the Word, and whoever believed in him would receive eternal life. Unfortunately, the world did not know him. John chapter 1, verses 10 and 11. Because people were connected to the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Therefore, by living by the concept of right and wrong, men were blinded to the truth. The 6th chapter of John shows groups of people who were blind. The first group was made up of the Jewish leaders who did not accept Jesus and were unable to recognize him as the Messiah. On the contrary, blinded by religion, by the position that they occupied, and by envy, they sought to kill him. Mark chapter 15, verse 10, and John chapter 5, verse 18. The second group consisted of those who expected Christ to give them physical bread, just as Moses had given manna, the bread from heaven, to the Israelites in the wilderness. However, Jesus did not come with this mission, which is why they also abandoned him. John chapter 6, verses 29 through 32. The third group were the disciples who had seen the signs, believed in Jesus, but were scandalized when he said to them, "For my flesh is food indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. He who eats my flesh and drinks my blood abides in me, and I in him." Verses 55 through 56. Many disciples found these words to be too hard. Verse 60. Perhaps they thought, how can we eat Jesus' flesh and drink his blood? Did he say we would have eternal life if we did that? They did not really understand Jesus' words and were scandalized. The same happens today. Many lived a calm and conventional church life when suddenly immersion in the Word emerged, and teenagers even appeared, quote-unquote, setting fire to meetings and making, quote-unquote, war cries, shouting or proclaiming a phrase in unison. Previously, they lived in the comfort zone of religion, but now they're encouraged to go to the streets to pray for people and leave with them Christian books that spread the gospel of the kingdom. Furthermore, the Lord brought in the pack called Porter's Outpost, where, in preaching the gospel, the older ones are led by the younger ones. Some consider this speech to be, quote-unquote, too hard. Those who abandoned Jesus at that moment left without getting any explanation. The Lord waited for them to leave him, and only then clarified his word. Jesus wanted to test their hearts. Let us be the ones who remain, even when we do not understand everything clearly. Let us remember, we must believe to see, and not see to believe. Write the sentence that touched your heart the most. Highlight the key points in this sentence. Pray according to the content highlighted above.